YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today we will be reviewing Innis and Gunn Blonde. Innis and Gunn Blonde is a 6% alcohol version of Innis and Gunn. It's supposed to be a lot like the original, just the blonde ale. It's a little weaker. It's matured in American oak barrels that are supposed to instill light flavors to this blonde beer. 37 days maturation it talks about, so a little bit less than the original. They used to have a page up on their website just dedicated to the blonde. I was looking for it just to find out the exact amounts of time for each different maturation cycle. It's not up there anymore. They just have the original, the cask strength, and the rum cask. And the cask strength is the one I've not had. I don't know if that's the same as the Highland cask, because we are looking at the European website. The one thing I would mention is that the Innis and Gunn cup that you get in Europe, a lot nicer than the one we have here. This one is nice too, but that one is almost like a martini glass for beer, and it's kind of cool. Now, in the cup, it looks pretty good. It has a tiny bit of head on there. The head is fizzling and fading out pretty quickly. It's a very light amber, sort of goldy color. It's a little bit more orangish than the original. The original's a little darker to me, but more in the red hue than in this. I mean, for an Innis and Gunn, this is pretty blonde. There's a lot of oak on the nose, a lot of vanilla, some malt, some caramel. It's a really sweet smelling beer. I mean, there's a little bit of hops on the nose too that just helps balance out the scent, but you have caramel, you have oak, you have malt, and then you have a shitload of vanilla. This is a really good smelling Innis and Gunn, but I mean, I don't think I've ever found an Innis and Gunn that I sniffed and I didn't like off the smell. Taste. Very soft, very smooth. Has a lot of vanilla in it. Has a lot of oak. If you're wondering what those sounds are outside, they are tearing up my street right now to put in new water basins and stuff. And yeah, so our car can't go anywhere right now because there's a good 2-foot dip from our driveway to where the road is now. Glad they told us that they were ripping up the road, and that if we had to get out, we might want to move our car. Glad they told us. Good thing I can walk to work in 25 minutes. There's a good deal of vanilla on the taste. There's fruit. Say orange and banana. It does have hints of oak to it. Hints of caramel as well. There's another fruity taste. I'd probably pear. It's hard to identify with all the other flavors in here. The vanilla, the hints of caramel, hints of oak, and then the citrus and banana-ish flavors. But I think it's pear. You don't get much malt on the taste. The finish is very smooth, very easygoing. There's a bit of vanilla on the finish, a bit of hops on the finish, but it's warming too. I mean, it's not an alcohol burn warmth. I mean, you wouldn't expect an alcohol burn with 6% alcohol, but it's just a warmth. I mean, it's kind of cold in the basement today. I closed the vent down here for the furnace to heat up upstairs since the baby's back, and it's warming me up. It's warming up my throat. It's tasting good. I would give this probably 7.5 out of 10. I mean, I like it. It's the same price as the original. It's 0.6% alcohol less. Um, doesn't taste quite as good. The Scotch flavors aren't really there. This is more a mellow, subdued flavor compared to the original or any of the other Innis and Gunn products I've had. Everyone seems to be over the top, getting you with all the flavors they can. This one's more mellow, laid back. It's another sipping beer to me. I mean, this one I could drink a lot of in a night, but it's still more a sipping beer. I wouldn't want to really sit there chugging it all the time. Really, that's what I look for, though. I want a good sipping beer. When my friends are over and we're watching movies or watching the game, I'm not here to get drunk. I'm here to sip like 3 or 4 beers during the game, and that's what this does. It gives you that opportunity. This is the one I was not able to get in a box so far. Well, this and the original. So these two have not shipped here in the collector's boxes, which is too bad because I'd love to add them to the collection. The collection over with the bottle collection, it has all of them, the triple matured, the Highland cask, the rum cask, the IPA, the Canadian cask. I mean, I have all those over there in their boxes. I just wish I could get these two in boxes too, just to have the whole collection. That's really all there is to it. I wish I could get one of those cups that are on their website too. But hey, 7.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching the Albino Rhino beer review. Good beer drinking to you.